There are many different approaches we can take in further describing what emotions are and why we feel them. Let's take a look at them with my friend Morgan.
One of the first views of emotion occurred in the Stoic era.
The Stoics believed in 8 emotions: gluttony, fornication, avarice, distress, anger, depression, vanity, and pride. While they knew it was impossible not to feel them unconsciously, they focused on not feeling them consciously. The Stoics also believed that emotions were caused by the imbalance of 4 humors within the body: phlegm, black bile, yellow bile, and blood.
Another approach to emotion is the functional approach, which asks, how are emotions expressed and where do emotions come from?
The functionalist approach claims that emotions are responses to environmental stimuli. They can manifest in particular feelings or behaviors, but emotions themselves aim to help individuals respond to environmental challenges.
The sociological approach describes emotions to be shaped by evolutionary forces.
This approach claims that in response to a stimuli, the body physiologically changes. As a result of this physiological change, feelings are felt within the body in response. In other words, bodily changes and feedback is the emotion.
The biological approach, which we will be using to look at emotions in our following videos, measures several factors such as biological, physiological, and genetic variables, and describes emotions to be a mixture of these.
It also looks at the survival value of emotion in a particular environment. While this is the approach I will use in talking about emotion, it is important to note that there are several advantages and disadvantages in every approach.
Some strengths of the biological approach of emotion are that it tends to be based on empirical information and is rooted in science. This means that practical conclusions can be drawn when looking to explain emotion. Another advantage is that we can utilize a wide variety of technology such as brain scans to understand how the brain works on a scientific level. As a result, we can make discoveries that links the brain to human behavior. Lastly, the biological approach can be used to make predictions that are backed by science and can be supported with factual evidence. Some disadvantages of the biological approach include it fails to consider other influences on human behavior. Instead, it focuses only on nature, which isn't able to adequately explain the impact of a social environment on behavior. Additionally, the mind cannot simply be reduced to brain. Our decisions are influenced by both the brain and the mind, which are related but separate concepts. Lastly, when studying the biological approach, individual level data is not meaningful. We cannot predict an entire culture's behavior on a small set of data.
Technology has proven to be crucial in the way that scientists study emotion. Wait, how do scientists study emotion? Head to the next video to find out.